Hey everybody, and welcome to our second episode of Ascendant. It's been a while. I have played on my off time. By off time I mean off camera. So I do have a couple things unlocked that you haven't seen on my channel yet, including this character Got, who I unlocked through getting 5 different spells, I think, on one. It may have been on one playthrough, so I don't know. But he has increased spell damage, slow fall while casting, and foes may deal double damage to him. So he's our glass cannon mage, and I actually really like him. I've played him a couple times, and I'm gonna give him a try tonight. And also, with the shops, there are blood shops. If basically they deal with devil rooms from Binding of Isaac, except they don't take permanent hearts. They just take. Oops, sorry, focusing. They just take whatever hearts you have full. So, I mean, that's pretty useful, especially if you're playing a character like Theseus, who knows you're gonna beat a boss soon, and you just let it happen. Specifically, if you're low on influence, that can be really helpful. Let's see if we can get a key or Oh, we got a max health up. Okay. So yeah, maybe we can get a lock-picking weapon or a key to get us off started strong. As I've learned through my plays of this since I've played last time, the bomb guys are really just an excuse for you to cheese a couple enemies, and of course that's locked too. Dang it. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a couple of keys on this first floor if we're going to make it useful. So hopefully we can make that happen. And I haven't been checking YouTube, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been Let's Playing this. I mean, it's a good game, it deserves it, so hopefully my Let's Plays are enjoyable enough to keep watching, so there we go. That should be the last character, yep. 10 influence. So still not enough for me to warrant going to the shop if I end up getting a key, so looks like we're just gonna visit that chest. And I haven't been looking up any info on this game, I'm just kind of figuring it out on the fly, because I think that's more interesting than just being oh, I know what this does automatically because I read it on this page. I know that's kind of what my first episode is oh, I know you can do this because I watched Northern Lions Let's Play of it. And you're all well, that's not fair. It's okay. From here on out, it'll be an entire blind play of this game, and hopefully, I mean, I've really enjoyed this game. Actually, the reason I'm recording another one of these videos is because my first video was really well received. God of Magnetism. So, doubles my damage, lowers my stagger damage, does not double my swing time, so it's automatically worth it. Plus the blink range and increased blink attack range. So basically I'm going to turn into a character from 2 Human now. If you haven't played 2 Human, the melee combat in that game is a lot of similar to this game, where when you attack towards someone and you just teleport to them. In 2 Human you rush to them and just beat the crap out of them and then rush to their allies and stuff constantly. It's an older game now. And would have been great if that game had 4-player co-op, but it only had a dual co-op. So the game looked like it was built for 4-player co-op and ended up not being. So looks like I'm not too rusty. And I think that's the first time we've been hurt, which is, I'll take it. And we got him. Blessing of Granbois. I haven't seen this one yet. So since we're a magic user, I'm going to use it on magic. Spells may immobilize foes in a torrent of leaves. So basically we have like Force Wave from the Knights of the Old Republic era. Or Stun Human or something like that. Hold Person if you're a D&D fanatic. Late spring. Rolling right along. Looks like not playing in a while has not dumped my skills that much. There's that torrent of leaves. Oh, that hurts them too. That's super cool. And another key. So if that's a chest room that requires a key, we can still open it. No key. So let's... It's a breath. Oh, it's the Loki breath. Okay. Not my favorite breath of all time. Still not entirely sure how useful it is, but of course I'll take it. I don't have a breath yet. That was double. Taking some bad hits here. I do take double damage sometimes, so I can't afford to be taking too many hits recklessly like this. I'm dead. So, that's kind of the standard run-through I've had with GOT so far, is, it looks like it's pretty good, and then you, like, enter a room that you're not really ready for, and you die. So, let's get started again. There's time in this video for another run. That was really short. So, let's play as Theseus. I don't think I've uploaded a run as him yet. He's really interesting. I may have described him in the last video, but he heals to full after every boss, so if you end up getting a lot of health throughout the game, he ends up being, like, super good, because every level he's back to full health, obviously, because that's his ability. But he does get knocked farther back when he gets hit, which may be a minus, may also be a bonus, because sometimes it helps you get out of situations, but then sometimes it knocks you into a spike pit, which isn't quite what you want in this game. So, got a key. That's good. First floor, I feel like the most important thing is getting keys or a lockpicking weapon, because that'll set the tone for your run for the rest of the game. Ooh, I should have used him for parry practice. Oh, it killed his friend instead of him. That sucks. Number key. A number key. No, just a key. So, looks like we don't need a key for this chest, and it's the breath that creates many explosions. So, I didn't get the chance to see what god it was, so. But hopefully we can replace my weapon, and maybe get a new spell on this zone. I don't want to get too greedy. Chances are I'm not going to get a new spell. I'll have to check that room on the map once we're done with this zone. Come on. Parry practice. Is there a secret up there? And half a heart. That's useful. Yep. And plus 10 to max mana, so I can shoot a little more now. My feeling on max mana is, if I'm not GOT, I'm never super excited about it, but if I'm GOT, I kind of get super excited about it, because anything that increases your range, or your spam ability as GOT is, like, super useful, obviously. Okay, where are you? I killed him. Health? Yes. Okay. So maybe I have a chance against this boss. We're gonna challenge him. It's the Maw. I've never played him online, or recording, but I do really poorly against him generally, so... basically, that is my least favorite move that he uses, but he can jump on it and parry it, so... Or you can die instantly. So let's get started again really quickly. Yeah, you can parry those little boogers on the ground, but if you fail, it's gonna hurt you by like a full heart, so don't get too excited. And let's start as God again. He might be my favorite character that I've unlocked so far. He's just like, he's a big risk, but if I get set up with him, he could be really good. I hope I can get those like landmines I had with Memnon on my first run, or maybe that just that tiny weapon might help make him tinier. Yeah, someone in my comments before mentioned that I got super lucky in finding a legendary weapon in my first run, and I figured that's what was going on in my first run, because it seemed a little too easy, and then I just started losing repeatedly. But it's nice to know nice to know I just got lucky and I'm not like ultra pro at this game. Okay. Maybe I should use my spells more often, especially now that I have more max mana. That's pretty nice. But there's a chest room below this, and where's the exit? There it is. Okay. No key. Okay. What are you? Please no breath. 50 influence. So if there is a shop on this level, I will feel pretty good about picking it up. That's most likely a shop, but I don't have a key. There we go. Key. Nope. Any treasures up here? Nope. Okay. So we're going up further. If I do get a key, I can use all my influence on the shop, but if I don't find a key, I'll just save it for a later shop. It's kind of how it goes. Taste my anger. This floating is really nice. Like, it doesn't... It kind of seems like a lackluster ability, like it doesn't seem like that big of a plus, but if you utilize it well, which I haven't been thus far, because I've been treating him like I'm playing Memnon or Theseus, if you do that, he becomes super useful. And let me go get this heart container before I enter the boss room, because if I don't, I might die in one hit because of his double damage minus. So there's the heart. And boss room. We're coming in. Like a wrecking ball. Oh, hello, Maul. Now, I'm not great at the Maul, but with Got, you can kind of just wait for all of your mana to come up and then parry those, and just... You actually end up dealing quite a bit of damage to it. And I'm going to actually ignore that spit, because I have bigger fish to fry now. This is a really annoying part of the boss fight, where he spawns many versions of himself to fight you. And, there we go. That's normally where I die against him, because just, like, the easiest way to kill those guys is by parrying. And, like, as you see right now, that's not exactly the easiest thing in the world when you're surrounded. So I might die, even though I've been doing kind of well so far. Oh, got it. Okay, so just dodge those, you dummy. Okay. What are you? Okay, so this is one I've had before. I think I've done everything on it, yes. So when it's on my weapon, launched enemies will automatically explode on impact. Dashing leaves a trail of fire, which is the least useful thing I've seen on it. And spells have the chance to deal double damage. And obviously that's what we're going to go with on this, on God, because if it deals double damage, we're just going to do great. So, I am one hit away from death, though, so let's not count our chickens yet. And I am trying out something new. I'm recording my audio and my video at within the same program. I used to be like recording them separately and then layering them. So if this audio ends up being pretty good, I might just use this method in the future. Just to it saves time for me, but it also it might blend them better this way. If that makes sense. Oh, spike bit. How much time have I recorded? I recorded 15 minutes, so yeah, I definitely have time for another run. So I apologize as I've been dying so frequently, but that's kind of the feeling I get in this game. The average lifespan is not that long. I got super lucky my first playthrough, but I refuse to play Memnon now because he got so lucky the first time. I just don't want to ruin him in my eyes. That might just be really bad logic, but I don't know. It's like Memnon is the... I don't want to say easy mode, but he definitely has the best start. But I feel like if Got gets going, he's going to wreck. And there we go. Let's jump up here. Okay. His dash range does not seem as big as like Memnon or Theseus's, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but it seems way smaller, and that you actually have to like you have to try super hard to actually combo enemies with your melee weapon. Generally, I just put them into stagger and then launch them. There we go. More influence. So it's looking like this might be a good shop run. And I mentioned those blood shops. I haven't used them on Memnon on Got before. I don't know if it can kill you. It can kill you, but I don't know if the double damage thing is affected by the if the shop is affected by Got's double damage thing, because that'd be really bad if you just like you're like, ooh, item dead. Breath of Osiris, so spawn spirits. Kind of wish there was a weapon in there, not gonna lie, but what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna finish off this area before I fight the boss. Just because I have enough health that even if I get hurt throughout the level, I'll be fine. Famous last words. Come on. Thank you. And I love that you can parry ranged attacks and it's like, oh, they're dead suddenly. Oh, another red heart. Okay. So, if we survive the boss fight, we're definitely going to leave with full health. Even if I take, like, all but one half of my heart from, like, the Maw or something. I'm kind of hoping I get the tower boss again. There we go. Grunty. It's about time the game gave us a little break from the Maw. Okay, come back over here. And yeah, that was kind of easy. You again. So we know what that does now. Let's put it on our body. Chance to double the value of hearts. Okay. So now we have the chance to take double damage, but also the chance to double hearts when picked up, I assume. Did not work that time. Kind of was hoping, so I didn't have to backtrack as much as I'm about to get one heart. Or a fourth of a heart in that, but it's okay. There is also one that has a chance to turn normal hearts into armored hearts. So that's both good and bad, because you're not healing your health, but you are like armoring yourself. So I don't know how I feel about that upgrade, but it might synergize super well with this, where like you double the heart and it turns into an armored heart. Took damage for no reason there. Oh my god. Yeah. Please don't die on late spring again. I love oh, there we go. So, not sure how we killed that spitter dude. I'm okay with him dying. 10 influence. So we've got 26 now. That's not quite enough for me to think that a shop is worth it, but But we do have a challenge room down here. Smash offers you protection. Game. Oh, it gave me 3 armored hearts. That's pretty sweet. Thank you. Normally those like challenge rooms or god rooms, whatever you want to call them, are like super detrimental. But I always check them out just because I haven't quite figured out most of this game, so I don't want to assume they're all bad. There we go. Getting a little more hang of it, but I'm gonna save this key in case, 1, that might be a blood shop, 2, I might not even have enough influence to buy anything, so let's just keep going. If I do get enough for a spell, which should be around 30 to 50, I will go back. If I have 50, I'm definitely going back by the end of this level. Okay. Die for me, please. Thank you. Another key, so I guess we can at least check it out now. If this chest has influence in it, it's definitely going to be shop time. Nope, new weapon. Healer's Hand. Plus more damage. Plus for enemies to drop influence on death. And increased chance for heart drops from pots and room chests. So I will take this. It's better in almost every weapon to our weapon. Almost every weapon to our weapon. Almost every way to our weapon, so... Kind of wish there's influence from that chest, but that's okay. Ooh, yep, we already see it happening. It's supposed to give us more health from chests and pots and stuff, and that seemed to have happened already, so... Yep, it's definitely happening. Alright, are we gonna get influence? Oh god, I hate this boss so much, especially when he has shielders. Oh, please. Come on. Please. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so we hit him once. Twice. I hate this boss. Because he's so irregular that it's like really hard to dodge his skills. So he took off all of my armor cards. Great. Take it out on his friends. And then we've got the Blessing of Zephyrus, which spells push back foes, and basic attacks may launch people sideways, or upwards rather. I don't really like the spell and the sword, so let's see what it does on us. Oh my god, so we can jump twice now. That's a really cool effect. And now I can jump super high and then slow fall, so... I'm not gonna check out the shop, because I might need these keys later for like a chest, or a shop where I'm guaranteed an item, so I don't feel safe going into that shop today, so... If I was totally dumb for skipping that shop, we'll never know, because we don't know what's in it. So, lucky me. Influence. So, this weapon is good in 2 ways. Enemies are more likely to drop influence, and it's more likely for chests to drop health, so... Ooh. I think that was double damage from that spit. Ooh. Okay, we got it. I thought I got hit there for a second, but we were fine. Hopefully it starts kicking in and healing us soon again, because that was really nice, and I was kind of getting used to it. The double jump is definitely cool. Okay, there's more health. Hermes replaces your powers with double air dash. Okay. So this is an interesting room. This is one of those challenge rooms that I was talking about. And this one is particularly hard because it deals with double dashing. Now, I don't know what's up there, so I'm gonna check it out. What's over there? Okay, so it's another jump pad. Oh my god. Oh god, this sucks. Okay, so I died. Those are really hard. I've never beaten one before, and at first I thought that you would just be able to cheese them if you got the immunity to spikes item, but it looks like it replaces every single one of your abilities, including my ability to double jump, which would have helped a little bit. So yeah, that's a thing, and be careful for that. But thanks for watching. Let's see if we unlocked anything. Looks like a no. So join us next time on Ascendant.